Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh 2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All for Nintendo DS. Last time we left off, we were continuing our investigation and we found out a very important clue that states to the murderer, and they're calling the murderer out at 10 PM at the lodging house plaza, and that so happens to be the exact time and place where Russell was killed. So yeah, it's a huge clue. And we're going to be finding out more about it, so let's go ahead and, well, we're done here. So, let's go ahead and investigate more of the, of this area. Let's go back to the, lodging house. Maybe, what's her name, is done there. What's her name? Franziska or Gumshoe, maybe they're done. Oh, well, something's going to happen, of course. Excuse me. I haven't been feeling that well for whatever reason. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the Acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma... The hell's that? Nick? What is that? That beeping sound. To Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick! See ya, pal! I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. I've never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Uh-oh, the whip. Ow! That whip could cut right through me! What the hell, she fall or something? Von Karma! She really did appear! It was a battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true! You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Just a smidge? Yeah, definitely. So I believe it's the first time we're actually talking to Franziska outside the courtroom, so see what she has to say. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with that 10 paper bags over your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the Acrobat, right? I'm putting in a summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I gotta try and find out more information myself. Well, before we do that, let's keep talking to her. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred Von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? You know, it's true. Where the hell is he? We've never even seen him in this game so far. Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring up his name? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred Von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. Then that means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles is like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Yeah. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. Oh yeah, we all know how they turned out. But after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Look what the title says right there. Edgeworth's death? After that case, Edgeworth was in a peculiar state, and he got worse every day. He never set foot into the court again. And then one day, he just vanished. And all he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was right after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles chooses death? Of course he did! You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor! You effectively killed the prosecutor in him! Just like your victory muddled the honorable name Von Karma! I'm gonna find him. Then I'm gonna teach him the difference between right and wrong with my own hands! Nick! About Edgeworth... Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again. Okay? Nick? Von Karma? What? I don't know if you're a god's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've about had enough of you. Him too! What happened? This dog's all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. Me and Top and perform on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Yeah, it seems like Phoenix turns into a complete douchebag as soon as anyone brings up Edgeworth's name. I mean, we still don't know what happened to him. They're making it sound like he died, but we're just going to have to wait and see how the hell that turns out. So, now that we're done with that, we can go ahead and finally meet Acro. And as you can see, oh, there he is. Yep. I thought he would have appeared later on, but no, he's right in front of us right there. Oh, you must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. I remember the first time I read that, I saw Dingling. I'm like, what? No, it's Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? Oh, that's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. Trapeze, whatever the hell you want to call it. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. He is in a wheelchair. And, well, we can talk to him right now. We'll learn more about him right here. Including why he's in a wheelchair. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then, one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. Oh, wow. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, looks like someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Possibly. Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? That's weird. Why the hell would anyone have a grudge against Regina? I mean, she's like the most laid-back person out there. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during the acrobatics session, right? Wait a minute. Oh, great, he has 3 of them. Psyche-Lock! It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's almost been 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus then? So of course there's no way we're going to be able to figure out what happened then, but we can still talk to him here. Believe so. Yeah, here we go. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Well, of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it. I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. Yeah, let's find out what we can about that. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. And that's when I looked out the window. What did you see? It was flying straight into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying. I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick? Well, that's not good at all. He claims that he saw, what's his name? Max flying by his window, and, he has no doubt about it. So we're actually done with talking to Acro at the moment. There's no way we can break his, Psyche-Locks right now. We don't have sufficient enough evidence. But, rest assured, we will, sooner or later. And, I mean, he's a cool character. I mean, laid back, doesn't seem to ever get mad, as far as I can recall. And I always found it funny how he always had birds on him. I mean, like, kind of remind me of something like from Bambi or Snow White, where, like, everything's so pure and whatnot. But, in any case, we're gonna continue ahead and continue on with the investigation next time, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All for Nintendo DS. I'll see you guys later.